5:53 now. We take you back to Hampton, the scene of breaking news, the scene of a house fire and a police-involved shooting. Liz Palka is there. Liz?
Well, Don, we have an update for you from just a few minutes ago. We now know that 4 people are dead in this situation in Hampton. We told you that a woman was found with a gunshot wound. We understand that she has now been proclaimed dead. Also, another man, I guess we can say 2 other adults and a child. But just to get all the information right away, I have Corporal Jason Price here from the Hampton Police Department. Corporal Price, can you just tell us what happened when you all arrived on the scene just before 4 o'clock?
Sure. Obviously, we're still gathering information. We're in our preliminary stages of the investigation, but what I can tell you is at 3:56 a.m. this morning, we received a call from a third party that there was a domestic situation here in the first block of Ravencroft Lane. Upon officers' arrival, they discovered a female suffering from multiple injuries in the roadway. Officers also noticed that the house was on fire. They were going up to the home because they had gotten information that there were other family members inside the home. As they were walking up to the home, they actually encountered a male that was armed on the roof. There was an exchange of gunfire between that individual and our officers, and that person is deceased. Like I said, it was a working fire, and it was to the point where firefighters had to go in. Our officers could not. So Hampton firefighters went in. They were putting out the flame. In fact, they're still in there putting out hot spots and working that incident as we speak. But while they were going through the house, an additional adult female and unfortunately a child has also been found deceased.
Do we know what happened, what role that this person on the roof might have played, or were there any calls for problems before, or who even called the police?
Yeah, all those are the questions we're trying to answer right now. Like I said, we're at the infancy stages of this investigation. So right now we're trying to gather all that information, and of course I'll update you with it as soon as I get that kind of information.
And I know you're speaking on behalf of the fire department this morning as well. Can you tell us what's going on with the house, and if there is any reason for neighbors to be concerned?
Actually, we've got a ton of firefighters out here. They're doing an outstanding job. Everything's under control. There's no reason for anybody else to be alarmed. Like I said, right now the fire is pretty much out. They're just working some hot spots.
And is there any information about the officer-involved shooting aspect of it?
Fortunately, I can tell you that all the officers are okay. No one was injured. And obviously we're going to be working that aspect. There'll be an internal investigation as well as a criminal investigation that will start. But like I said, all that's in the very infancy stages right now.
All right. Thank you very much, Corporal Price. We appreciate it. Obviously, a lot of information just happening and that we're figuring out in the last few minutes. But again, 4 people are dead, including a child. This house, it was engulfed in flames not too long ago. There were shootings, and it sounds like this woman that died, that she was lying in the driveway, was actually stabbed and burned and shot. So a very serious and sad situation out here on Ravenscroft Lane in Hampton. Again, we're gathering this information, and we'll get it to you as soon as possible. Don and Carrie, back to you.